What if I say loves... I'm gonna say loves bananas. Loves large bananas. I hope you've noticed the icy glares we're getting from everyone in here. Alright, was told to play this game a while ago, and I'm finally gonna get to it, so let's see how it goes. That man sure seems to be enjoying himself. The prosecution may call its first witness. Oh, here we go. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Wait, what? That doesn't seem constitutional. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Oh, we're off to a great start. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. I can see the eye twitching there. he's not okay right now. It was 1 p.m. Well, hold on a sec. Well, no, the cause of death was from 4 to 5. So, I guess I present? Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe! The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that what was that? What was that? Objection! Alright, let's see here. Present. Objection! Objection! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! This is all baseless. This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Ugh. That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, I saw. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, shit. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Well, excuse me. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast! Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh. Oh, okay. I see. Expected? He was arrested, has been taken away, Your Honor. Well, well, that was certainly a case. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Don't that make you want to just cry? I mean, I'm not sure. Your eyes... Something still seems a bit wrong with your eyes, though. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. Excuse me? Oh, God. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Wait, what? Wait, is she Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Wait, are we, like... I don't think we should be the one collecting the evidence. It has to be the police, right? I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. Who are you? Yeah, who the hell are you? Oh man, the police are here, bro. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. How do you know that? How do you know that that's the reason why she wrote that? How could anyone mistake me for... Dude, this guy is so dumb. Oh my god. This guy is unbelievably dumb. Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Oh, okay. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Don't go calling me Dick. Hello there, handsome. Oh, why are... Please no.
I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
A wiretap? There was a Oh, okay. I see where we're going here. Alright. There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Edgeworth, here we go. Please state your name and profession to the court. My name's Dick Gumshoe. Okay, now you want to be called Dick, okay. I had hard evidence she did it. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. What? Okay. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Wait. Hold on. Death was instantaneous, so don't know about that one. Is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What, when? It was the day after the murder. That autopsy report is outdated. Oh, there's the meme. There's the good meme. I received these results this morning. What? Okay, we're gonna just pull evidence like that. Alright. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello. I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Excuse me, what? Look, I just know, okay? Okay. You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh. Oh no. Roar, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? Oh, gee, she's got the crazy eye right there. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Stop! Stop! Please. The victim, the weapon, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. That clock. Well, hold on a minute. Wait, that clock. Huh. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Let's see where we're going with this one.
Objection!
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? Oh, shut up! How did you know it was a clock, Miss May?
What? That's... because, I heard it?
Yes, I heard it. Say the time. It couldn't have rung. It's empty. Yeah, it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is, as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Well, Miss May? Oh, boy, Edgeworth. What do you got? What do you got for me, bro? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. Oh, boy. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Well, you see about that, I believe we have a phone recording that's gonna screw you over here, buddy, so don't know about that one. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone. Yeah, it's the phone. Present! Let's go. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly phone. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought up to my attention. Well, yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. Makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which is well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May? Well, Miss May, could you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. I forgot. Absolutely. Hold on. It's never been at a store. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything's just sold in stores. I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Excuses not on sale today? Oh. Oh. Oh my, okay. Hello. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Jesus Christ. God, dude, she's so pissed. Whoops, might have pulled your wiretap from your room. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Yes! Yes, Edgeworth. Can you prove that? I think not. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. That is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. That's a load of BS. That's such a load of BS, Edgeworth. We're gonna have to call the bellboy as a witness. I object to calling the bellboy. Yeah, screw off. I'll consent to calling this witness. That's not how that works. Hold on. Fine, I accept the condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Alright, let's get this bellboy. Room service? Let's go for room service. Iced coffee for 2. Wait. Wait, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? Objection! I object. That was objectionable, okay? I see, why did you not mention this in your testimony? He asked me to not mention if I wasn't specifically asked. Ah, screw you, Edgeworth. Screw you. You fool! Ugh. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Oh, hello. Yeah, hello. It's such a dank place as this. Ugh. I hope you die. Jesus Christ. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
I want to punch this guy in the face. You are a mere lawyer. And you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. What? Excuse me? What? Alright, let's do this. Defending myself, because this always goes well in court. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's fucking go! Let's rip this bitch apart, motherfucker. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Excuse me? What? Let's go ahead and press him on that one. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Oh, there it is. I am always abso-positively perfect. Yeah, about that, yeah, about that. And to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Okay, yeah, let's hear a revised testimony, bitch. Let's fucking go! Wait, hold on a sec. Died from a blow by blunt object. Yeah, that's bullshit. The victim died from a single blow. Bitch! Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. You're saying you saw the glass light stand. Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Yeah, about that. All right. Objection! It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? Oof. Oh, fuck off. Son of a bitch. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office, am I correct? Aw, you son of a bitch. Alright, let's get this bitch. Alright, let's fucking go! The stand could not have been there! Woo! Fuck off, Edgeworth! Fuck off! What a great ending. To this episode, at least. Something's gonna go wrong next episode, like, really bad, isn't it? Really bad. Okay, so apparently OBS screwed up, and it didn't record all of case 3, and I really didn't have much to say in general, so I'm just gonna talk about the third case just for a little bit. I don't know, something about this case felt very out of place in the game for me. There is a big character moment for Edgeworth at the end, but all in all, it feels off. This case brings also one of the few complaints I actually have about these games, and that's the problem with finding contradictions that the game exactly wants you to find. Like, you object to certain things that a witness says with some evidence that you know would contradict one of their statements, but the game tells you that it doesn't actually contradict their statement, even though it does. The game really wants you to go on this fine line of, oh, make sure you have to do it exactly this way or else you aren't going to solve the case. Again, none of this means that I don't like this case, it's just that there was a couple of issues that popped up that caught my eye. I still found it to be enjoyable, it just felt out of place. No! No, hold the fuck up. That's... What? What the fuck? No, we should fucking care. We should care. Fuck off, on Karma. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. It's the pistol fired 3 times. Fuck you. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on... Wait, hold on. No. Just after midnight. Well, this is before midnight, so objection! This is my evidence. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. Tis. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief, huh? Cross-examine his parent? Wait. Oh, is this... Oh. Ooh, this might be it. Yeah, I wanna... the defense would like to take Mr. God Karma up on his proposal. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parent. Let's fucking go! Did you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Fuck you. I want to cross-examine the parent. Yeah, I'm fucking doing it. Fuck you. I'm doing it. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Yeah, I will. So, the only way is a metal detector. And we have the metal detector. The evidence that proves that Von Karma was shot is... the metal detector! I think it's likely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Well, there's only one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Ooh! I refuse! You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Jesus Christ. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Objection!
Fuck off. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. I permit the use of the metal detector. Alright, let's fucking go! Yep. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. And so I remain silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Well, I do need to prove that. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can. No, I actually can. I have the bullet. I believe I have the casing from DL6. So, and they mentioned ballistic markings earlier in the case. So I'm gonna find it. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. Bitch. You were close, one day away from freedom, but you see, I have proof. Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident with the bullet that I have. No, it's this bullet over here. Yeah, this bullet. This bullet, bitch!
Take that!
A bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those of this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh boy. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. Jesus Christ, he's just hitting his head. I'll bury you. Jesus. Yeah, how the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, so she's claiming that, yeah, no, I'm the one who stabbed the guy. Like, just openly admitting it. Yeah, no, I stabbed him. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to defend this? What the? Who the fuck? What? Oh god. He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Hello? What the fuck is going on? Fuck you, it's not connected. It is, or, well, I mean, my bad. It is connected.
Hold it!
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time.
Objection!
The same person was killed at the same time. And in a completely different location. What? I keep asking this. What the hell is going on? In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
Objection!
But sir, You could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... No such luck this time, worthy, or should I say unworthy. Now, what was the second rule of evidence law, Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. I could submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Connection was just proven by Rido over there. Good job, Rido, my boy. Wait, hold on a sec. This is an attempt to... Is the police department trying to make Edgeworth look bad? This is deliberate against Edgeworth. Like, this is actually really interesting. That's the classification number the police filed it under. Years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark Killings. Angel Star, Damon Grant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. This can't be just a coincidence. You just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. What? Do I seriously have to figure this out at the last second? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. I'll figure it out. Oh boy, it's this guy. Yes! Will the witness please state his name and occupation? That would be murderer, sir. And part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. What the hell is happening? So if that's his locker, hold on a sec. Yeah, I saw it right there. I saw it right there. Right there. Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, Officer Marshall. Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. Lies in a certain locker shown in the video. That locker with the white cloth sticking out, that was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened a locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? He really doesn't know. Prove it. Alright, I can prove it. I can show you that locker. We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. What do you have to say in 8 words or less? Whoa! Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals! Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later. God damn it, Gumshoe, you fucking... I'm probably gonna have to respond with the SL9 incident files, I guess.
Objection!
Okay, that was correct, alright. Sometimes I have a really hard time figuring this out. Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here in a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall, are you related to this man? He received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did. That's right, he was killed. And the case fell into your hands. He was my brother. He was investigating the murders of Damon Grant, the then Deputy Chief of Police. Worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. That was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed, at least according to the public records. My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. Chief Prosecutor, in that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? Occasionally, we felt powerlessness of the law. At least I did. Oh boy. I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law, before I realized that we were the ones being suppressed by the law. Ooh, is this by the police department, right? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look at me, or right, my bad. Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Involved forging evidence. Oh boy. That's not good. Something's not right with this picture. I can't seem to put my finger on it though. The vase! I see the vase! The vase is in the back of the picture. That's the broken vase. But there are matters that need my attention. There's no need to investigate it anymore. I find that very hard to believe. I saw the vase in the back of that painting. I do not believe this nice man for a second. Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? Nope. Nope. I got something on you, bitch. Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up. Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction. I'm talking about a contradiction, one that proves who the real killer is. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth. Absolutely. I can absolutely prove that I am not in violation of the law. And if you present the evidence law...
Take that!
This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at this point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth. Nothing more. You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Inside your safe, it goes without saying I did not have approval from the police department. Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. Relevancy, just take one look at this picture and... Sorry, but you can recall, when was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. He's right, at the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Grant. Bitch! I want to see him faint. I want to see him, like, just cough up and faint. It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. You, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer, and there's only one person who that could be. Damon Grant. The killer was you. Whoa! You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me. I only did my job. Oh, are they gonna hug? Yes! Stop hiding and come over here. Alright. It's time to begin. So we just did this first game, finally. And then now we're gonna do Justice for All. So here we go. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Let's go. Oh, geez. Oh, I have to go to a trial with amnesia. Oh, God. Oh boy, this isn't good. Court is now in session for the trial of Maji Bard. Wait, Payne is back? I see. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Well, I can present profiles? Profiles. Well, hold on. Wait, Maji is spelled incorrectly, so... Okay.
Objection!
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maji Beard. I think someone needs to check the court record. It says right there that it's Maji. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. The victim did indeed have a name, Maji. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maji. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not know her name. No! Oh no, that would go on your left. Wait, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. The glove is relevant to the case.
Objection!
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. I mean, I object. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie cannot have been the victim. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. No, it's not possible! The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Yeah, I know. No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. The prosecution is not finished yet. Oh, is Payne actually pulling out the big guns this time? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. We got a spicy case right here, boy. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I ask that the court might be a little lenient on... Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor, the prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder! Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? But I will not stand for that now. You've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university... Everything in my life, I have a right to selection process. He's soft. That wasn't a banana. That was a glove.
Objection!
What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a no. What if I say loves... I'm gonna say loves bananas. Loves large bananas. I hope you've noticed the icy glares we're getting from everyone in here. I've had you know I like strawberries much better than bananas. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Wait, those are your glasses. You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous only to be caught by horrible and You ever heard of all geniuses with strange by that rationale? I don't think simple people... Are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Here we go! We are going to call my cell phone right now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Oh! Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. Oh, God. Here we go. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? I mean, she's still pretty hot, though. Oh, I'm talking. Oh, jeez. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix, right? She's hot, though. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. She's still hot, though. This is your final chance. Absolutely not. No, she's not guilty. Your Honor, the defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Objection!
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. No. He didn't finish what he was trying to say. There is one little thing wrong with it. I see a bullet hole down there, Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. Right there, there's a little gunshot right there. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. There's a tiny hole here. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Well, well, the problem with that is that there was a claim that 2 shots were fired, but he was only shot once. So if we present Maya's costume, bullcrap, objection. Detective Dick Gumshoe. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Wait, aren't we walking into her trap though? Like she wants us to make the plea of self-defense. Yeah, don't know about that one. But they didn't miss because there's a hole in there. So I'm gonna present that. Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. You said the 2 of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Exactly. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Ooh, she's getting a little bit feisty. If you lose, me and my sis's ghosts will come after you and haunt you. Name and occupation. What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is a violence against my fair self. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Let's go. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then, bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those 2, there was no one else in the room. But there was 2 gunshots, though. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I know sometimes, like, the option is literally, like, you can't show anything, but I don't have anything. So, I don't believe I do. Nothing, Your Honor. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Oh, hi! Hello. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. You took 2 shots! You took a second picture. Wait. Bullet hole. Bullet hole! There's no bullet hole there!
Take that!
Please direct your attention here. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Okay, well, okay, the shooter has to be someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. The defense's argument is a complete mess. All right, let's get this bitch again. Let's get her. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. That's all a load of bullshit. That's all a load of bullshit. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. And that is where you're wrong, because the sacred urn was busted during the crime, you bitch! I finally found the fault, or I guess, in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. There are cracks, do you see them?
Objection!
Who cares about some worn-out old urn? It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that you haven't really been walking down the winding way at that time. There was no way you could have not seen this person, which would be Pearl Faye.
Take that!
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Faye's daughter, Pearl Faye. It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. And she just happened to break this urn. She accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. Yeah, I guess so. There is no way. Was she really sleeping in the side room? There is no way. Your lies end here. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here. It's in her testimony just now. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. It's in her testimony. Early in your testimony, Miss Mindy, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know. It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had both gone to call the police. It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? I concede that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way. But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one could have used the winding way. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Objection!
Bitch. Don't ask that question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? That's right, Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime! Bitch! Take that! Take a look at this clothing box. There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Correct, it's not possible. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice, which was Morgan Fay! If it wasn't for someone from the Korean village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone who with the Fay found, you wouldn't have had that box to use. It was like last year in May, okay? Like something really bad happened at like around my sister's clinic back then. Okay, yeah, which was the 14 dead people. And like the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. Okay, well I guess let's press that one. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted? Like she had to walk to the police, or had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then what the car accident happened, huh? Let's go ahead and press harder, see what we can get it. So, why didn't you ask to switch places? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep at the passenger's seat. So I couldn't take over driving for her. No, you did have a license.
Objection!
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Let's go, bitch. I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. But I didn't get it until after the accident. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And, last November. Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I like don't think my sister would like let me drive. Why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? Miss Miney, if you please. Fucking, I hate this bitch so much. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. she, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Your Honor. Which side of the is the passenger seat, the left or the right? But it would be the opposite in a British car. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, that means you were in the driver's seat. Who was the person standing at the witness stand right now? Wait, this person is actually Mimi Miney?
Take that! Objection!
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right, it's a picture of her younger sister. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close. Franziska von Karma! Perfect! Ow, 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 ow. And one more for good measure. This court is a fraud, a sham. Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. Alright, recording in fucking 5 in the morning. I think I just completed Justice for All. Yeah, so I'm not gonna include like the circus in the last case of Justice for All. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it off there. I think it's long enough. These games were certainly a treat though, and I would highly recommend playing through the trilogy on your own. I mean, hell, I might live stream a Trials and Tribulations case. But anyways, I might as well try to remember the patrons. Hold on, let me just go ahead and take a look at the list here. I'm tired. Big thanks to Tudola, B, Hateful, RiddleofLighting, Maji, DrunkleBee, and BusyRobotHands. I'm gonna go to bed now.